If at first you don't succeed, try again. I remember how many times my parents taught me about a proverb. A proverb that is really important when we want to achieve goals. Well, last October 11th, I was watching a soccer game between Colombian and Chilean national teams. This day, Colombia reached the qualification to 2014 World Cup, and I realized that good things come to those who wait. That Friday, the day started normal. I did the same thing that I used to do last year, from Monday to Friday. But it wasn't a normal day. This day was one of the most important dates in all Colombian soccer lovers. I tried to relax it and act normal in my job, but I couldn't. Whatever I saw were people wearing yellow t-shirts. Whatever I heard was about the match. I pretended to be relaxed, but I was really anxious waiting for the kickoff. As I was, many people were that day. The scenario allows it. It was the day in which Colombia would qualify to a World Cup after 16 years of absence in that tournament. I finished working around 3 p.m. and I had just a half of an hour to organize everything at home because all my friends watched the match in my house. Beers, snacks, liquor, and environment of the coming November celebration was settled. Everything seems to be like we were going to have really fun. At 3:30, all my friends were in my house. We had the classic pre-match debate and we had drunk a couple of beers to warm up our throats. When suddenly we heard the whistle of the referee. It was the beginning of the glory. The match started as usual, nothing different. Both teams looking for an early advantage. Something normal because Chile needed to win to get 3 points to approach a little bit to the qualification. Qualification that Colombia has just with 1 point, which means that it wasn't necessary to win because with a tie Colombia would get 1 point, enough to achieve the goal. Everybody was focused on the match when occurred what couldn't happen. Chile scored the first goal. It was just 15 minutes of the first half and we were losing. But it was early. We could have the opportunity to score, I thought, when another goal came. 2-0. Unbelievable. Nobody, even the most pessimist Colombian, would think that it would happen. Everybody, including me, were shocked. We just saw our faces looking for an answer. What was happening there? Chile was playing really good, and by the end of the first half, they scored the third goal. Lethal and horrendous for us. The first half finished, and all Colombia were thinking about all those episodes when we got nothing, when we have everything in our pocket. We thought in that moment that we wouldn't qualify in this opportunity. The second half began, and Colombia started playing different, with anger, hungry, and scored the first goal. 3-1, just a goal to decorate the final score, when suddenly Falcao, dressed of superhero, scored the second one. The peers appeared, the enthusiasm came back, and with it the happiness. Everybody sent energy to all our players, and it happened when we were waiting for. Oh my God! Colombia scored the third goal. The goal of the tie, the goal of the point, the goal that would give us the pass to Brazil. It was just a tie, 3-3, but we took it as a win because we were down 3-0. The rest of the game was just formality to finish it. The referee blew his whistle and we finally, after being buried all the game, we got that we were looking for. 1 place in the World Cup. We had to celebrate this achievement and we did it. We finally were in another important tournament thanks to those players. We danced and enjoyed until high hours at night because it really worth to do it. The next day, everybody everywhere were talking about Colombia's epic qualification. I can take this as a life lesson because it is not about soccer or a sport. What really matters is the situation. Colombia fought against everything to get what they wanted. They showed us that we shouldn't never say die. If at first you don't succeed, try